The ngPanel from DAB is the next generation control panel for managing drainage and filling pumps. In this video, we are going to see the configuration guidelines for when we use ngPanel for filling and water transfer. So, when we want to move water from one area or tank into another area or tank. In this configuration, we want the pumps to start when the destination tank is almost empty, and we want the pumps to stop when the destination tank is full. First of all, we need to select the option for filling on the display. Since this is a big choice that changes the logic of the system, we need to configure some important parameters. From the main screen, I push the down button 5 times until I find the screen pump configuration and press Enter. I press Enter again to access the initial configuration. I choose Modify Configuration with Down and Enter. Click to confirm on this message and then hold down to begin. I choose the option Filling. I confirm that I have the correct pump amperage set. Here, I choose the type of level control that I'm using. I'm going to select the depth sensor. Do I have a dry operation float switch in the supply tank, which is the source tank with the pumps that could potentially dry run? If yes, I select it. Otherwise, I choose No. Here, I have another choice. Does the destination tank have the safety level switches for too full or too empty? I select the related case. If my intention is to rely on the depth sensor only, I will choose No Float in this screen. Next, I choose the sensor type based on its depth range. We recommend only using a depth sensor provided by DAB. Now, I choose the operational levels of the installation. The first input is the tank height. Here, we have to choose the high and low protection levels that are detected by my depth sensor. The high-level protection alarm helps to avoid the tank from overflowing, while the low-level protection alarm helps to avoid the pumps dry running. If protection level switches are not present, we recommend to select both levels. Because we selected both levels, here we set the minimum level alarm. Next is the start level for the second pump to start working simultaneously with the first one. Next is the start level for only one pump to start filling. Next is the high level to stop filling. And the last level we choose is the maximum level for the threshold alarm that I will set at about 90% of the full capacity of the pit. We select how often the pumps exchange priority, and finally, we can choose to enable the flow rate estimation or not. And the configuration is completed. The advantages of the depth sensor is that I can choose the operating levels from the ngPanel without having to adjust the height of the float switches inside the tank. I only need to install one sensor that can do the job of 5 switches. If you want to know more about the ngPanel and all the configuration options that are available for this smart product, check out our other videos or find the links in the description. Next is the start level to start. Next is the first pump or first one?
First one.
Next is the I can't remember the statement. I don't think it's so important. Wait, this one is shaking. Wait a moment.